Liverpool, even though they've been on a decent run, they haven't lost.
They haven't won.
9 games unbeaten, Liverpool.
Yeah,
November since they lost.
See, they're not firing, really. They weren't firing in that game. They had to play Gakpo, obviously a striker. They're not firing like... It's not the Liverpool of last year, is it?
Yeah, nah, you can tell they're definitely struggling. Obviously, they have their own players out and their own issues. I think Arne Slot as well, you know, we gave him credit last year for, like, he came in, he did really well, took the league by storm. But now you're kind of watching him and you're like, are you out of your depth? Like, you're not adapting right. He's not gotten the best out of really good players. And, you know, I saw Alexis McAllister basically back up what Mo Salah said, where he basically said, well, we've made too many changes in our team. And I really thought about it and I was like, have you? You still got the same goalkeeper, you still got your 2 same centre-backs. You play every week. Gravenberch is playing. Szoboszlai's playing. When Mo Salah's here, he basically plays. Cody Gakpo's playing on the left. So essentially, you've only really changed your striker, who's, your 2 full-backs. And then Wirtz, he's not started every game, has he? So is it a lot of changes for Liverpool to be like, well, that's why the reason we're bad? And I'm like, it's not really, because that's not a lot of changes. You still got your captain in there. You still got a lot of your midfield options in there. Like, I think that's a bit of a cop-out, really.
Yeah,
I think the reality is Liverpool have just been bad. Like, Alexis McAllister, someone that we could sit here and say is fantastic. Someone that, when he signed for Liverpool, was saying, what a great signing, really good amount of money. But he's not been up to the level this season. So I think, in general, Liverpool, it's a mixture of the manager, what is he really doing? Like, this whole playing narrow, not really bringing on someone like Chiesa, who probably deserves to start. Like, it's costing them wins, really. But also, the players haven't been up to level. Florian Wirtz, as I said, 116 million. Like, you've only
scored yesterday.
Yeah, but it's still... Do you know what I mean?
No, I still need to... That offside.
We still need to see... For 116 million, sorry, you was brought in as attacking player. You was brought in to be almost the face of this rebuild of this Liverpool team under a new era. And he's not lived up to it at all. I can't sit here and praise Florian Wirtz, who cost 160 million, at one point was the most expensive player in the league, and then accept criticism for someone like a Victor Gyökeres, who was 58 million plus add-ons, who again, hasn't really done it, but is at least doing his job, scoring goals here and there, needs to do more. But I think a lot of the Liverpool team, when I heard Alexis McAllister say that, I was like, this is a bit of an excuse to me.
Yeah, danger is, though, they do have top quality, world-class players in positions that if they do turn up, it could be a very tough night. We're going to have to be on it on Thursday. I saw they're doing a big tifo for the game and all that. Like, so they're urging the fans to be on it. Those players, just like the Villa game, going to have to be on it.
Well, it's just one thing is just Mikel's got to do. Just put that Liverpool goal up. You know, the free kick in the last couple of minutes. See what it was like outside for us fans. Right, that's all I remember. Go out there and do what you done to Aston Villa, like, you know what I mean? We come out of that game, my God, it was August. They were giving it. They thought they'd won the league already, giving it to us. So we just had to stand there and take it, you know what I mean, like, payback time. That's all I say, you know what I mean, like, payback time. And what I always say, and this is a thing, when Liverpool and City were at their best, we was really looking for top 4. We went to Liverpool, we went to Man City, and they said, right, you know,
we're going to show you the level.
We're going to show you the level. Yeah. That's the level.
Yeah.
That's the level you were last season. This is the level you are now, and we're going to show you. And I expect Arsenal to win this, and win it will. I really do. I've not been that impressed with Liverpool this season. I agree with everything Ken is saying there. A lot of excuses, a lot of things that basically players haven't turned up this season for whatever reason. I know you can go on to the Jota thing, which maybe have something to do with it. But at the end of the day, the Van Dijk-Konate partnership was one of the best in the Premier League last season, that talked about, and maybe even
probably the best.
The best, and was saying it was better than Saliba and Gabriel. They have dropped their standards, them two, so much. It's unbelievable. Alisson hasn't, by the way. He's kept his up. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? The two full-backs have been changed. Robinson, I don't know why he's not been playing as much as what he is. That's down to the manager. Midfield is the same. McAllister not been there. Gravenberch has been nothing this season. The only one that's really played really well is Sabozai. He's been right up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been fantastic.
Right, the forwards have been all over. Mo Salah, as good as he's been, let's be honest, has been a total shambles to what he has been over the last time, and things haven't gone well for him. You know what I mean? And after that first 5 games, you know, they was all giving it, and rightly so. They'd won the league, but the wheels have fallen off.
Yeah.
What you've got to do now, as far as I'm concerned, is, you know, make sure they stay off.
Yeah.
I think we need to send a statement.
Yeah.
You know, they're the champions from last year. They're coming into town. We need to put in a performance that shows you
There's
we're
levels.
taking your trophy off you this year. You know what I mean? You was the big boys, now we are.
Exactly that.
And I think with Slot, a lot of what happened with him, I think last year he kept a lot of Klopp's system and that mechanism, and it ticked over and they won the league. I think this year he's tried to put his stamp on the team, and it's messed up. And I just think, if you look at our squad now, we aren't missing many players. We're pretty much at full strength. I think Mosquera and Havertz are the only two. Mosquera's back in training, Havertz back in training. So it's at the point now your players are getting left off the bench.
Well, Havertz was, wasn't he?
Havertz was left off. Ranieri was left off again. So I'm looking for a big performance. I'm confident we're going to beat them.
I mean, we played well against Villa. I think as well, if you go and put a statement in against Liverpool, the champions, that goes a long way.
Yeah,
that goes
shows you're not
way.
messing around. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I feel like that Villa game gave so much confidence into the team that's why you saw that comeback against Bournemouth. It's sort of like, all right,
we can come back and beat them.
We can come back and beat them. And then it's just like you said, the firepower now on the bench. We've not seen that all season, innit? When you're looking at it, say, right, you can bring Saka on. You can bring Jesus on. You can bring, you know what I mean? Eze can't even get a game.
4 games. Come on.
Eze, you can bring, there's players you can bring on. I mean, you know, even with this game, we could rotate again if we wanted to.
Well, we will.
It'd be very interesting to see.
Saka and Trossard are coming.
They'll come back in.
They'll come back in. I think you stick with Gyökeres.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, same.
You know, I was talking about that yesterday about Gyökeres, you know what I mean? Like, what has he been brought here to do? There's 2 things. He's been brought here to score goals, you know, and win us a title. Like, we're 6 points in front at the moment. So he's part of his job he's doing. You know what I mean? We're you know, if he could just start banging a few goals in, that'd be very nice, Victor. But like, he's doing, you know, we're in a good position at the moment without him really firing as far as goals are concerned. So I'd stick with Victor up top. You know, like same back four. I don't think
Calafiori picks itself.
Yeah, the rest of the team
it
picks
does.
itself. You know, the really interesting one is when we talk after the Liverpool game is what sort of team we're going to play against Portsmouth, because that's going to be but basically at this moment in time, everybody's fit.
Ben White's back and that as well.
Yeah.
Ben White's back, but
Calafiori's actually injured.
Oh, yeah,
Calafiori, I don't know. No one's really said what's actually wrong.
No, he's kept quiet with that one, Mikel, so you don't
He's
know.
got a bad back, I feel for him.
But I'm intrigued to
I wonder what the Liverpool team will be.
and how are they going to play? That's what I'm
always
intrigued for.
play-
You know, like normally you know how Liverpool are going to play. I don't. It's going to be interesting to see what they come and
They've
do.
kind of been playing this kind of like narrow way of like, we're just trying to go quite direct. And I think one of the best things about Liverpool over the years is that they've always had these really good wingers. So I actually think maybe playing more narrow would suit us more, because we've got an amazing midfield. We've got Mendy and Declan Rice in there. But then also we've got amazing defence. And it also allows maybe a Timber, a Hincapie to actually say, right, we don't have as much defensive duty. If you're not going to really play your out-and-out wingers, we can go a bit further forward on the pitch. So, I don't know, they have been playing this, like, very narrow... You know, I remember speaking to FJ about it, shout out FJ, and he was saying that he doesn't even really like how they play. They play a very narrow, direct, straight through. And the reality is, when we're in our defensive shape, you're not going to get through us straight through. Your best option is to maybe cross through or try dribble past us, which again rarely happens. So it's hard to say how they're gonna.
Yeah, and I think listen, the one player that's haunted us over the years that they're going to be probably missing.
If they get knocked out, would they
if
get?
they
I
got
don't
knocked
think he'd be
out, he
back
could
in
be
time,
back.
would he?
Could be back for that. But then he's not even really been in favour with them, is he? But I just look on it and say that guy's always scary when he's playing, because he could be having the quietest of game, and out of nowhere, ball gets played in behind, and he's like, I think we could be playing them kind of at the right time. You know what I mean? I think, you know what I mean? They looked a little bit. They looked a bit soul destroyed by that equaliser. I mean, if they'd have been coming on the back of that win, that might be. But
be different.
that mentally, that sort of, you know, they had the game won and then threw it away.
Yeah. I think as
But
long
we
as
still got to be
good
wary.
players, haven't
Yeah.
We still got to be wary, because they still got, like, that Ekitike's had a great season
he's
so
he's a good
far.
player. I like
They
him.
still got, you know, they've got players that they can rise up on a, you know, it's the same like when playing Villa. You're up against quality,
Yeah.
you know. But I'm just intrigued to find out how they're going to play.
We've got people who can come on and change the game. Like Saka comes off the bench at Bournemouth, gets the assist. Nani can come off the bench. I don't think Liverpool have got that sort of squad depth at the moment. Like Gakpo on the left, they lost Diaz, Isak's out, Salah's away. So I feel like even if the game is tight, we can just make 2 or 3 changes and take the game away from them.
Great point.
But yeah, no, I think we're going to beat them.
It's a massive game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a massive
Massive.
Feeling
game.
confident, man.
Yeah.
We've got to do
Thursday night as well, though. Is that?
Come on.
I don't know why.
Didn't we play on an evening like last time as well? I think last season we played.
Isn't
on
it
an
good that
evening
we're
as
playing
well.
them in the evening? I'm actually, right, I like the fact it's an evening game. Because to me, I don't want to be playing them at 12:30 on a Saturday or nothing like that. Or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, freezing cold. I think them night games, like we saw with the Villa game the other day, everybody's right up for it in the night game. Little light display goes on, Tifo's going to come up. Nah, man, this one I don't mind it being a night game. I really don't.
Saying this because you're getting a lion or something.
We've got to get our predictions for it. We're going to have to get the prediction table up. Just to remind everybody as well about William Hill's final one standing game. Got to get your picks in before Wednesday's game, right? Before Wednesday's games this
Tuesday's
week.
game.
7:30.
Before Wednesday's game.
I'm gonna say 4-0 Arsenal.
4-0?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, Jack's just fallen off his chair. He's just pulled the cord. Hold on, get me up in
His
here.
hat fell off.
Why not? That's not my prediction, is it? It's Jack. I'm doing this on behalf of Jack. I'm doing this on behalf of Jack. Jack, you're welcome.
If they win 4-0, I'm giving it up.
yeah, you don't
That's it, man. I'm
It's
giving
done.
it up. Like.
No,
Yeah.
if it's 4-0,
Lock
that's
it
it.
off,
So
yeah.
we'll just pay him up for sorting
Doing it
for
for
the
fun.
Yeah, sure about it,
Put the
done.
star next to his name already.
Get a star up.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
If it's 4-0, he gets a start.
Yeah, that's it.
That'd be it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not
where are you going?
2-0. Thanks, Kenya.
2-0 judges.
I'm going to go 3-1.
That's what I was going to go for. All right, yeah, 3-1. Just because at the moment we seem to concede a goal and they've got a few good, but I think we'll
they've
score
still
a
got
few.
Ekitike's and, you know, they've got goal scorers,
Yeah,
Liverpool.
3-1.
Well,
I'm going 3. You going 3-1 as well?
3-1 Arsenal.
I don't think we've kept a clean sheet in 6 now.
Yeah, we're conceding. We started
So
conceding.
we've got to stop that. And
Yeah, we do.
it stops on Thursday. Come on, you Gunners.
Remember that was about 4 or 5 weeks ago, that was, we could get Chelsea's
Record.
clean
We're
sheet.
2 behind now, aren't we? That's gone.
That's gone, mate.
Even
That's
John
gone.
Terry was worried about that. He was worried about it at one
No
stage.
chance.
He ain't worried about it now.
No.
No chance,
Let's
no
just get
chance
the
of that,
league.
right? Listen, I don't care about our record.
I never really
All we
bothered
Just
want
win the league.
is to try and win that league.